What's up, internet? It's your boy Tanku. And before we get started today, of course, I want to remind you guys we have been getting subscribers, pretty regularly. So I'm thanking everybody that's been subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that now. Like the video and hit me up on the Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And let's get started. Today, I want to talk about Black Clover. It's not a new anime by any means, but it's also not a seasonal anime. It's following the older format to where it started, and it's just going. The episodes are just flowing every week. And the reason why I want to talk about it is a lot of people compare it to Naruto, of course, and Bleach and One Piece, the big three from back in the day. And I don't necessarily agree with a lot of people's points. To give you the TLDR on it, basically, it's about two friends, Asta and Yuno, who live in a world that's magic. You're a mage. Everybody in this world has some sort of magical aptitude, and so they have these crews that are called Magic Knight Squads. And if you can join one, you get a better life and things like that. Yuno and Asta are orphans. Yuno is basically like Sasuke if he wasn't a dick. And Asta's his best friend, which would be the Naruto type character, because Asta has no magic at all. None. No aptitude, no magic, none. Not even like a little bit, so he can't even overcome the whole not having magic thing. So it's about their adventures growing up, their battles, except for, a big difference between that and Naruto. Yuno and Asta are friends. They're best friends, they stay friends, they never stab each other in the back or anything like that. They kind of push each other, because Yuno's the only one that kind of recognizes Asta and his potential and how dangerous he actually is, even though he doesn't have any magic. And so their friendship, they push each other to go higher and higher and higher within their own squads. And every time they get together, they're always cordial. They never talk down to each other or anything like that. And so that's a big key difference between the whole, it's like Naruto when it kind of isn't. And one thing that, the base premise is very Naruto-ish, very Bleach-ish, very One Piece-ish. But there's one thing that this anime does that impresses me over what Naruto did, what Bleach definitely didn't do. One Piece does it kinda, but it focuses a lot on the other characters. So, he joins the Black Bulls, and there's a royal named Noelle Silva who kind of has a crush on Asta because he works so hard, but her magic she has a very powerful magic, she just can't control it. And so he joins the Black Bull squad with the rest of the squad, and every arc they have, every adventure, it's not just Asta stepping in, saving the day. No problem, I my guts did it, or, I was able to pull it out at the end. It's him and his squad. He makes his squad better with his determination and his work ethic and everything like that. So his squad, which is the worst in the kingdom, becomes better as well because they actually work as a team, and you get to know the background characters. You didn't get they introduce you to Choji, Hina, Kiba, and all those guys in Naruto, but then it's they get a little tiny arc and bam, they're done. No. In this one, the background characters, the Black Bull guys, are in the mix. They work together. There's bosses that they can't beat unless they work together. Basically, when stuff happens, when Asta jumps in to save his teammates, or gets involved in a situation that his teammates are involved in, you care. That he cares because they're with him throughout all the adventures. They're fighting all the same bosses together. Asta's not doing it by himself and pulling out some OP moves out of nowhere. You see him grow, you see him learn. There's a part where he has to overcome a huge ordeal that happens to him, and he's not really the one that overcomes it. His teammates go out and find the solution for him and get him fixed. So it's very, very good in that aspect. They make you care about more than just the main character, which is Asta, and of course his friend Yuno. So it's definitely worth a watch. I do read the manga on it, so I am ahead of where they're at. And what also I really like about it is each arc, it's amps up over the next, amps up over the next, amps up over the next. So it's interesting to see how far they can amp it up before, it's like, dang, where else are they going to go? But it's a really good watch. It's definitely a good read. If you're not a manga reader, don't worry. The anime follows it exactly, almost, except for they do add in a few episodes here and there that are fillers, but they're there to give you context for some characters that kind of just show up in the manga a little bit, which is not bad at all. I don't mind it at all. So if you haven't watched it or you haven't heard of Black Clover, definitely watch it. And if you feel so inclined, definitely read it. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, of course. And everybody have an awesome, awesome day.